Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Techno Education Academy. In this video lecture we will discuss about leaf spring. First of all, what is the application of the leaf spring? Okay, it is universally used in all types of vehicle. Okay, it is also used in heavy loaded vehicles and it is used in cars. In case of a car, it is used with rear suspension system. But nowadays in a car we are using shock absorber. So in heavy loaded vehicle, okay, in front suspension as well as the rear suspension it is used. So here you can see that it is a semi-elliptical leaf spring. In a semi-elliptical leaf spring, okay, the largest leaf it is called master leaf. This spring consists of number of leaves, okay, it is called blades, and these blades are bound with some clips or strap. Here you can see that, okay, this is a bundle of blades and it is bound with clips or straps, and here you can see that, okay, it is supported with axle with U-bolt. Okay, this is a U-bolt, okay, and we can use it in front suspension as well as rear suspension in case of a heavy loaded vehicle. Okay, the largest leaf, okay, its two end it is connected with the frame with spring eye and shackle. Okay, so whenever any shock is arrived between the road and tire surfaces, for example any bump it will be there, any obstacle it will be there, so at that time the vehicle tire it will move up and the spring it is deflect. Okay, so at that time the length of the spring it will be changed. So here you can see that, okay, the master leaf or master blade, okay, it is connected with the frame. One side of the master leaf it is connected with the simple pin, okay, and the another side it is connected with the frame with shackle. So on both this side, okay, we are using different joint, because whenever any change in length, okay, of the spring, whenever the any obstacle will be there between the road and tire, so at that time your spring will change due to deflection. So for example, okay, both the ends is fixed, so at that time it will not accommodate this change in length. So for that, here the one end is fixed with pin with the frame and the another end it is flexible joint, okay, it is called shackle. So as per the shock arrived between the road and tire surfaces, okay, it will deflect, so it will be able to accommodate this change of length. Okay, so here we are using two different joint. One side of the master leaf or master blade it is connected with the pin joint, and another side it is connected with the shackle, or we can say movable joint. And this number of blades, okay, it is connected with the or bound with the strap, okay, and it is connected with the axle with U-bolt. Okay, this is the U-bolt, and sometimes what's happen, whenever there is a more load in case of a heavy loaded vehicle, so in some of the semi-elliptical leaf spring we are also using helper spring. Okay, here you can see that this is a helper spring, so it is in roll, okay, it is not always in use, okay, it is in roll whenever there is a more load on the vehicle, so at that time it is in action. So generally helper spring are used on rear suspension only, and it is used in heavy loaded vehicle only. So this helper spring it is used with the rear suspension only, and it is only used in heavy loaded vehicle. So this is the function of helper spring, it will share their load with the main spring. So in case of a heavy loaded vehicle, okay, the size of the length of the leaf spring, okay, is more on rear side, and on the front side it is smaller in length, because there is a different frequency of vibration, so your vehicle will not bounce more, so that's why it will vibrate at different frequencies which prevent excessive bounce. Okay, the springs eyes of heavy vehicles are usually bushed with phosphorus bronze bushes. However, for cars and light transport vehicles like vans, the use of rubbers has also become a common. Again, olden days we are using quarter elliptical leaf spring. Okay, this is the another type of the leaf spring, but nowadays this leaf spring are we are not using in automobile, but nowadays this type of lip spring we are not using in automobile. It is called quarter elliptical lip spring. The third one is transverse lip spring. So here you can see that in a transverse lip spring, okay, only the two ends are connected with the frame. The transverse lip spring has also been used on some of the vehicles like as in auto rickshaw. Okay, this type is the cheapest one, but has the disadvantage that the vehicle body in this case is attached to the spring at only two places, which imparts the vehicle a tendency to roll easily when it runs fast on sharp corners. And the next one is taper lip spring. Okay, it is also called taper light lip spring. Okay, here we are only using one lip spring. We are using high grade material, steel grade material for the manufacturing of the taper lip spring. It is lightweight, nearly 60% of the corresponding conventional spring. There is no any interlip friction in case of a single taper lip spring, because here we are using only one lip instead of bundle of blades or lips. The stresses are lower and more uniform compared to the conventional spring, thus giving longer life. They occupy less space. Okay, in case of a taper light lip spring, okay, there is no any problem of moisture, so at that time there is no any erosion and corrosion of the blades, and the static life of the lip spring is increases in case of a taper lip spring. Okay, its cost is also less as compared to the semi-elliptical type lip spring. Okay, so these are the advantages of the taper lip spring. So nowadays we are also using taper lip spring and semi-elliptical type lip spring. It is universally used. So thank you friends for watching this video. I hope this information it will be helpful to you. If you would like to watch this type of more technical videos, then please subscribe our channel and also share with your friends. Thank you friends.